It's crucial to find running backs off the waiver wire this time of year that can give us some production. A lot of times we're just drawing straws to see what happens. But another running back that's coming into the fold right now, a lot of people are talking about, is up for grabs. And he's going to become a hot take, a hot commodity here soon. And we might as well start looking into him early. A lot of people are talking about him now. Catch him a lot in the comments. And I need to drop the video on him just so you guys are in the clear, because a lot of people are searching for news on him. I'm talking about Gus Edwards, running back for the Baltimore Ravens. And there's a lot to talk about this guy. From 2018 to 2020, he rushed for over 700 yards in each season and is averaging 5.2 yards attempt on his career, 3.28 yards after contact on his career. So he has been very efficient, missed all last year due to injury, and is set to come back soon. Last I checked, the last Google search I saw, Harbaugh has not been committal on his status as of Friday, as of yesterday. So things could change between now and the time you see this video. But as of right now, things are up in the air. But I can tell you right now, when you look through Twitter, when you look through all the other social media outlets, people are talking about him as the key pickup. He's the guy you want long term because he is kind of a mystery box still. But we know that there is some efficiency. There's some good stuff in this mystery box. He has good awareness. He has good vision. He runs very well. He's proven to be efficient. He is going to be back very soon. He could come back a little bit rusty. He hasn't taken a carry since 2020. It's now 2022. We're midway through the season almost. So there has been a bit of time since he's been on the field. Might take a bit for him to start looking his old self if he does. When he was on the field in 2020, he gave us 4 RB2 weeks and 5 double-digit scoring games in PPR fantasy, which you can't knock, which is pretty solid. And the thing is, he's free on waivers right now. If he's still there, a lot of people's rushing to pick him up. He's been a hot commodity, especially once the JK Dobbins news broke that he was going to be out due to that surgery, due to him being out for about 6 weeks or so. So, Gus Edwards, out of all these running backs, appears to be the most lucrative right now. You also got Kenyon Drake there, who is probably the short-term option there, unless he starts falling on his face. You also got Justice Hill, who could be used in the passing game, probably more of a deep league stash. But Gus Edwards, more for the long term, more of a speculative asset that you're holding on the back of your roster just to see what happens. This isn't even like a take saying that he's going to go off. You just want to pick him up, just see what happens, because running back touches are important in fantasy, especially if you're in the bottom of the standings, middle of the standings in your fantasy league. You're hurting at a running back. You could use some running backs that are getting touches. You could use them to throw in your lineup to speculate with on a week-to-week basis. You could use that. That could help you out. And you're going to look for that long-term with Gus Edwards. Is it going to happen? Is he going to blow up? Probably not, because he's never blown up before. Is he going to give you a few RB2 weeks? That could happen because he's done that before. He's done that in previous years as well. He's given us some production. That is something to look at. So Gus Edwards, if getting enough opportunity, can be productive for you. So what you do with Gus Edwards, if you're hurting, if you need a running back, if you got a spot for him, if not, you don't want to drop anyone solid for him, of course. But if you pick him up and you just hope for the best, you hope he starts showing life, and if it doesn't, you drop him for something else. And that's it. You use one of your last bench spots and you see what happens. That's about it. You just speculate on him and see what's going on. But he's a guy that you just want to speculate and see if he comes back to his old form, see if the touches come his way, see if he can be efficient with those touches, and then we go from there. But we have to stash guys like this, especially those bottom dwellers, those middle-of-the-road teams that need running backs. Sometimes you got to make plays like this, see what happens, and you're just shaking them dice, hoping they land, and you're just going to keep shaking those dice till you get that running back. That's why I keep doing these videos, because we just got to keep pulling these strings till something happens. So Gus Edwards is another target for you. Hopefully it works out for you going forward. But let me know what you think in the comments. Drop your thoughts below. Hit that like button. Really helps the video and the algorithm. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm here dropping videos nonstop for you guys, trying to help you out. All kinds of waiver wire content, trade content, rankings and everything else. Draft season is going to be huge on this channel because I cover rookies, dynasty, devy, and everything else. I want to thank you though for watching.